And now with thinking, you know, we speak, and come a little this way because we have more room here. Now with thinking, we speak a lot about thinking with the heart. What's that all about? But here in Eurythmy, we actually can experience it because we have the feeling forces streaming up from below. We have the will forces streaming down from above. That's real strong ego forces from above down. Astral is from below up, so it kind of goes together. And here in the heart, it sends out, this is where thinking is. And you can look down. You're welcome to look down. And here, these forces come together in the heart realm, and they stream out, not only in front of us, but through our invisible arms or wings behind us as well. We're not just one-dimensional. We're three-dimensional, or 4, or 5, or 7, 12. So let's start in, and we'll go back with ah. So everything is here, and now we feel the guiding, the carrying of the foot through space. With will, I didn't say it's the placing. So here the gaze, as I said, is down. And because all of us, when we think we do Eurythmy looking down, so now it's okay to do that. So here we go. Ready? Ah. And breathe out. Wonderful. Good. And now let's have partners. Okay, you two are partners. We'll be partners. Are you okay over there? Okay. You definitely have a partner. Now, what I'd like us to do is we're going to do the vowels with a partner now, and you're going to create what we just did ourselves. You're going to create in space together. So let us all face this way. You come right up next to me. We'll come in the front. Okay, and fill in. We're all going to do the same movement. Come up a little forward. Come forward because we're all going to go backwards with ah. Come forward and stand right next to each other. Yes. I know you have to get to like people. I think we can manage it here. So what we're going to do for the first movement is that we are going to both go backwards but out at a little bit of an angle to create that ah shape, okay? And we're going to feel that I am one arm of the ah and you are the other. So together we are creating this, okay? So we keep an open shoulder. We don't have to turn and face our partner, but we have to just keep an open side toward them, okay? And you can use both your arms. Well, not quite like that. And we can use both our arms, but just be aware of your neighbor, your partner. Here we go. Ah. And now with A, the person coming from the right is going to cross in front, just in front of the person. We're going to cross like we're standing in a square. So I'll end up over there and you over here. Do you see where you're going? Let's try it. A. Good. Come in just a tiny bit. There you go. A. Good. Let's go back to our original place and do those two. Okay? And you can do A right over your heart. It's okay. I know. So here we are. Ah and then A. And don't be too worried about the A. Take initiative. Right? Here we go. Ah. A. Good. And now E. Things get a little more complicated. So what's going to happen is the person coming from the right is going to be in front of the person coming. We're coming to the center to be the person from the left will be right behind the person from the right. Okay? Can you picture that? So you'll be behind Rick. just behind. And then we in the front have to be aware that our partner's behind us. So what we're going to do once we get this way is we're going to both move back a little bit slowly, a couple steps together, and then the person in front goes forward. So we get that tension that E is all about. Let's try that. So here we go. Ready? We don't even have to do the arms first. E. So just the person in the front comes forward because we want to get this. Okay? All right? How do we do? Let's go back and do that one more time. Right? Now we can do our arms if we'd like. E. Good? Mm-hmm. They are brilliant, aren't they? Where'd you find them? And now O. So what we're going to do is we're creating it together. The person in the back starts moving to the left. The person in the front starts moving to the right. We're going to circle around each other until we come almost like spirally in back to the place we started at. You remember where you started? Which side? Let's try it and see. Let's just circle. I'll say O, but let's just circle. I was on this side. So you're going this way? Yes, that's how it's going. But then we go around each other like 1.5 times, whatever, and we end up in our original positions. Now we try to face forward while we do this. Let's do it. Oh. That was fun. Let's do that again from our original O position. What happened?
Nothing.
Did you start a little? You get in your position just before you did O.
That's for the E.
Yeah, and start at the end of the E. I'm going to put you two back further so you don't bump them, okay? And they don't bump you, okay?
I went that way. Oh, they went the wrong way.
You go the same way I do. We're like twins, you know? Here we go. Let's try it. Here we go. Oh. Good? And now we're going to take oo back together and then straight forward. And as we go back, we take the oo all the way up. We pause and then go forward and bring the oo down. Okay? Here we go. Ooh. Good? I see that smile. Hey, not so good. But no. Now, another thing I want to tell you about, because also when we stand in front of children, this is very important. When you're doing eurythmy, unless it's indicated, you keep your fingers closed. I have a funny finger here, so it does funny things. But you want to keep your hands not rigid, stiff, because then movement stops. The minute you tighten your muscles, movement stops. That's the thing in ballet. It can be very beautiful, but the muscles are all very taut, and movement really doesn't flow through the body. With eurythmy, we want to be able to do a movement like this, but there's movement flowing not only out, but also in. Okay? All right? So you want to have your fingers closed because you lose forces when your fingers are open. And we want to keep things right now for ourselves. Okay, let's go from the beginning. Are we good? Here we go. So remember your friend. We are creating this together. Here we go. Ah, fingers together. A. E. E. Now O, front person circles to the left, the back person circles to the right. O. Ooh.